Imagine waking up tomorrow, packing your bags, and flying straight to the Philippines. No embassy visits, no paperwork, no stressful waiting. For citizens of certain countries, this isn't a dream. It's a reality. They can step into the Philippines freely, visa-free, as if the gates of paradise were already open for them. But here's the question: which countries hold this privilege, and why? The Philippines, an archipelago of over 7,000 islands, is not only a land of breathtaking beaches and rich culture, it's also one of the most welcoming nations in Asia. Its visa policy reflects this openness, offering travelers from selected countries the ability to enter without the need for prior visas. This unique privilege has not only strengthened tourism, but has also built deeper global connections. To understand why, we need to look deeper. The Philippines is a nation shaped by centuries of history, colonization, trade, and cultural exchange. Its people carry a natural warmth and openness, and this spirit extends to how the country engages with the world. By opening its doors, it invites not just visitors, but stories, cultures, and friendships to enter. It is a nation that thrives on connection, and its visa-free policy is a reflection of that. This policy is also strategic. Every traveler who lands without hassle boosts the economy, from the busy streets of Manila to the white sands of Boracay. Tourism fuels jobs, creates opportunities, and spreads the Filipino story across the globe. But beyond the economics, there is something far more powerful: trust. A nation does not simply grant visa-free access to anyone. It chooses carefully which countries share bonds strong enough to be honored with such privilege. And so the mystery remains: who are these nations and why were they chosen? The answer may surprise you. As we move forward, we'll begin uncovering the list of countries that can step foot in the Philippines without a single visa stamp, and along the way, we'll reveal the deeper meaning behind these choices. The first doors that swing open belong to Asia itself. Nations like Japan, South Korea, and Singapore have long been connected to the Philippines through trade, culture, and shared history. For travelers from these countries, visiting the Philippines is effortless. A quick flight, a warm welcome, and suddenly, the islands are theirs to explore. The beaches of Cebu, the markets of Davao, and the bright lights of Manila are all within reach. No visa required. Across the Pacific Ocean, the privilege extends even further. Citizens of the United States find themselves on the same list. This bond is no accident. The shared history between the Philippines and America runs deep, and to this day, it creates an invisible thread of familiarity between the two nations. For an American traveler, the Philippines feels both foreign and familiar, an exotic landscape paired with echoes of home. Then there is Europe, where countries like Germany, France, and the United Kingdom are also welcomed without restriction. This surprises many. Why would a small island nation thousands of miles away open its doors so freely to some of the world's most powerful nations? The answer lies in diplomacy, mutual trust, and the understanding that these relationships are built not on paperwork, but on respect. And yet, this is only part of the story. Beyond Asia, America, and Europe, there are other names still waiting to be uncovered. Countries you may never expect. Connections you may never have imagined. The final chapter reveals the last pieces of this mystery, and with it, the deeper truth about what makes the Philippines such a unique and open nation. But the list is not yet complete. Beyond Asia, the United States, and Europe, there remain nations whose connection to the Philippines is less obvious, yet no less powerful. Step into the Middle East, where the ties of work, family, and faith have bound the Philippines to nations across the desert sands. Citizens of the United Arab Emirates are welcomed without a visa, a reminder of the millions of Filipinos who have built new lives in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and beyond. For them, the Philippines is not just a destination, it is home waiting with open arms. Further south, across the Indian Ocean, another surprising country finds the same privilege: Brazil. A land as vast and diverse as the Philippines is rich and layered, Brazil shares a history of cultural exchange, migration, and friendship that makes this bond more natural than it first appears. Two nations, oceans apart, yet united by shared spirit. And finally, a nation often overlooked, but deeply connected: Israel. More than just history and faith, Israel and the Philippines share a bond born of compassion, tracing back to the days when Filipinos offered refuge to those in need. That generosity has echoed across generations, sealing a unique relationship that allows citizens of Israel to enter freely. 10 nations in all, from Asia to America, from Europe to the Middle East and beyond, bound to the Philippines not by walls but by trust, respect, and history. And so the truth becomes clear. The Philippines is not a fortress locked away from the world. It is a nation of open doors, a place where cultures meet, where friendships are born, and where the strength of hospitality becomes its greatest weapon. For those who arrive without a visa, the message is unmistakable. In the Philippines, you are not just a visitor. You are part of the story,